Hildryn Prime. Okay, this one is interesting. She has had a lot of buff the last year or so. I think it was actually 1 year ago, just before she primed, something around those lines. She was really bad before, like trash pick in my opinion. Now she's really good. Enemies can die basically like just by you existing, except I think still that Gaia is better for that purpose. But at least you also get to shoot pew pew, and that's kind of fun. And you get to fly around. Just less maneuverable than Titania, and I think Jade too. But I mean, I really think this Warframe also has some nice stuff going for her, and she's the original pillage user, which is just great. So yeah, before getting into the build, I want to say that the links to the build should be in the description. All the builds are using this, because I don't want to waste 15 minutes of your time or so, in case you just want to have the build and get on with your day. Because I know a lot of Warframe YouTubers have this problem, and they show it for 5 seconds after 15 minutes, and then you have to watch the whole video again to find it later, and it's... I want to... I don't know, it really frustrates me. So yeah, there you have it, but I still want to show how it works, and you can just stick around as long as you want to. I'm just gonna go straight into it now, because, I mean, yep, we don't want to sit all day. But here we go. I have I have the icon shards for ability strength. I have 4. Just one decent amount of strength, right? Also, for the pillage drain to go up, you need 400% for full drain. But I don't really want to mod 400% on Hildryn. I also want some range and efficiency. So we're not gonna get a full drain, which is unfortunate. But strength still makes it now it's a true drain at least. You see it's 51%, that's okay. It's only 37 shield, and you have 6,000. That's the thing. Hildryn doesn't use energy; she uses shields for casting, so that's great. And then parkour velocity, because her normal like dash is really annoying-ish, but parkour velocity kind of fixes it for me. But yeah, that's a personal preference. You can just slot whatever you want. But I do recommend the shards though. This is the build I use. So we have aerodynamic to take less damage when you're airborne. Then we have aviator, so you take even more damage while airborne. And then we have this, so you get more shield, which is great. That's more energy too. I mean, in that way of thinking, and you take even less damage when you're airborne. That's just great. More shield space. You see, we go from 3,102 to 6,178. Which is just insane amount of shields. That's like olden hours, or maybe even standard hours with just full health pool. This is a shield. We have Archon Stretch, and this is going to be triggered by our dog. Then we have this augment. That the Balefire, this weapon, deals more damage the more shield, max shield you have. So that's just great. We have so much max shield. We have Armor Intensify. Aegis gives you a chance to have shield regen when you get damaged. And Mold Augment gives you more strength for each kill. For the weapons, I use the Prismagagata, because this weapon is such a Sigma weapon, and it's not that good, but I still want to use it on some frame, and this was it, so there we go. I'm machine gun, but it's really bad, but I don't care, I'm gonna use bad weapons sometimes. And this setup with a primer, and I have a ribbon multi-shot critical chance. You don't really need status chance, so that's okay. And the arcane plated rounds. Second primary plated rounds, and then we have the new core with shock, because we're gonna armor strip with the Hound. No, not the Hound, with the pillage. And then we have this with priming, because the Hound will prime. That's what I meant to say. Riven for multi-shot and fire rate. Also, if I should mention, if you don't have a Riven, you can just go acceleration on. Oh, never mind. You can just go violent acceleration on this. Or Vigilant Armaments for even more multi-shot, that's really great. And for the new core, you can do Animate Agility, right? Or you can do, what is it called? Hornet Strike? Or you can go even more shock with Joel. And you also get more status, then you will probably break 100%. Yep, 120, that's great. Instead of the Riven, of course, so like this. I had space to do that. And then we have the Sois, because it has shock, and I really love shock against armor stripped enemies, as you probably figured by now. This actually makes it go faster, but the duration it's thrown is the same, which means that it's gonna fly way longer. Which can, if you're not used to glaives, it can throw you off because you need to detonate it mid-air. But it's still great. I can show you the difference real quick. It goes like this. That's really far. Wait, did they change that? No, they didn't. It's just misleading. But it's just that it can be really hard to hit with whirlwind, you see. Oh my god. My dog! Yeah. So that's whatever you can use it or not. It's just you can't really use any other Exilers, so it's kind of unfortunate because they're based on like combo, and you know that's like E spamming, and you never use E on this, so that's kind of sad. Then we have the Madawai focus skill for some power strength when you're going. Then you can you get casting speed too, but I mean you can use any focus skill, but the thing is Senoric, it doesn't work. Because you don't have energy, right? So that's kind of bad. And I mean, we could go like Vaserin and then build combo with finisher on the Saurus, might maybe kind of fun. And yeah, focus skill up to you. That's like flexible. And you have the Bellfire Charger, and this is the setup I use. Do remember this doesn't work on the AOE, but we're just gonna quick shot and pop. We try to hit the enemies. And look at that damage, 117,000. But the charge is kind of bad. It's 1 second and 25 seconds. So it's actually more DPS to just spam it, I believe. So that's interesting. And this damage looks so stupid. It used to be so bad. This was the one you subsume normally. And we have the Hound, and it's important to notice that we have this build instead with the shielding instead of the usual redirection. You see that's only 1700. With this build on Hildryn, you'll get 7,600 Hound HP, which is insane. And then we also remove duplex spawn to use repo audit, but you can use whatever you want in this slot. You can also use this if you want the little doggos, they're really cute. But at least this disarms and makes enemies want toward you, and then you can like blast them, right? But this is really cute. You can do any you want. This is also great. I really didn't like these Eximus mods, even though Contagious Spawn is really great. No, that's Momentous Spawn, sorry. But yeah, you can use any you want. You can also use Shield Charger. I mean, this looks actually kind of fun, right? But the question is the cooldown, though. Also remember with these things that it's by order. So first it'll do this and then this. It doesn't really matter in this setup, I think, but actually I'm gonna call this like Hildryn. But the thing is that if you have some sentinels and you have assault first, the thing that makes them attack, then they'll never use the other ones, which is kind of sad. This is really flexible, but this looks kind of fun. I don't know the cooldown. I haven't used this before, I think. Oh, okay, I have, but I didn't really notice, but maybe on Hildryn it's great. Let's go ahead and try it actually, but you can use any. And this is the Hound build I use with just wild heat setup. You could also, no, you can't do electricity because the Propuscus already deals electricity damage, so that's kind of counterintuitive. You see, I almost screwed that up. That's also how you're gonna proc the Archon Stretch. So that actually works, which is great. See, my abilities cost shield, so when I press a button, I lose shield. See, this costs energy to shoot. I'll show you with paused enemies how this works. So we need to lose shield, right? Okay, so they shouldn't be paused so we can get damaged. So that's the gun. And then the second ability is really important for Hildryn. It gives you shield and takes their armor. But the thing is that it gives you shield from their armor, which is great. Can you like shoot me with my shield? And then we press 2. And then we wait. And then pick up, you see I got shields. And they lost armor. And if you need it faster, you can press 2 again to get it immediately. Let's show that real quick. The Hound is just The Hound. Yep, that was the Hound mostly. And the armor strip. Shoot me real quick. Yep. And then I'm gonna press 2. And 2 again. You see? I have shields. And my Hound gets shields too. And your team will too. That's great. Now the first. Now let's just armor strip him fully. You see 2 cast. And then the Hound with the shot and the fire is just... That's just insane. I mean, the Hound is already nuking, and we haven't even used our other abilities. There used to be this thing with you subsumed Roma's ability with cold elemental, and then enemies nearby will take damage, right? So you had damage to nearby enemies, and you had Haven, the threat ability, which deals damage to nearby enemies, so you had it twice. And Aegis Storm does that too now, I think, so that was really funny. That was color. Activate Balefire. You see, it's a whatever. I mean, like this, it's not that great, but it helps Dog kill them. Dog just carries this frame. I mean, honestly. Then we have Haven, which makes them take damage when you're nearby. I also believe when they shoot you, right? I might be wrong. Yeah, the shield makes them take damage when they're near you, right? And it has a 26 radius. I think that they mean 26 meters. There's no unit, but usually they're a unit. But you see now they also take... You see the little purple draining? So they take damage. So it's very low damage, 22. Wow. But when it really gets spicy is when you use your fourth. And you see they also get lifted when they're near you when you do it. So that's really funny. But look at them just being cooked. Now let's not shoot or anything, let's just go in. Okay, let's shoot him because he's stalling. And let's just have the abilities active and not do anything. So like fly in and flying for a mission, like now we're defending some objective. And you see you simply just existing like this kills them. I mean, it's not the fastest, but it's still funny that they just die. But you do need to press 2 to get new shields. But if I press 2 right now, they're really dead. Now you see the status doubled, like just the fire. That's because the Hound augments. Bonds, the Hound bonds, 136, and they're dead. They can survive that. Now let's just exist again, but this time I'm gonna use pillage. And I'm actually gonna do it twice. You see 1 and 2, and we just exist, and the Hound is going mad. Whoa. I mean, isn't that just great? The synergy with the Hound and Hildryn, so satisfying. This time I'm gonna shoot 2, even though it's not even needed, but let's say doing high level content. It's just quick attack. Did I miss? It's very hard to see with all the numbers with the Hound. The gun is still not that great. Alarm from it, maybe it is 100,000 damage. We need to remove armor from 1. Let's do it. Okay. The Hound is just stupid. Damn Hound, right? I really love how our companion can carry this frame. That's so goofy. Can we not take it out now? You kill one enemy and then the rest dies because of the Hound. Which is just makes this gun way better than it should be. You can also disable it, you see, so you can't shoot. Yeah. Because why would... I mean, that's just pointless because it only costs energy when you shoot anyways. Or shields. Last thing. Regarding the... When you're flying and they shoot you, you see the damage I'm saying is very little. I do lose energy over time. You see that? That was Aegis. Full shield. And now just going up. I'm invincible. I mean, steel pad, AFK, invincibility. I have infinite sustain right now. Okay, now I'm losing. It's the same, they're dying. I wanted my infinite sustain. Can I get shot? But yeah, if you're lucky, you can, I mean, basically AFK nuke rooms, I guess, if that's what you're interested in. But then even though AFK doesn't work, because the Hound will stop shooting, or attacking, which is, I like how that's a fix for AFK. Can you attack me? No? It's too much. It's too much car control. You can always do this, you know. You're not supposed to play AFK. I should encourage that. Now I'm gonna show the weapons, the Krishna Kakata. Honestly, I should probably go back to my Amprex, because shield, you know, they have no shields. But I really want some Kakata action, and it's just such a chat weapon. You see when it's actually also good against armor strip. I just think it's so goofy. And one last time with the Kakata. Let's see when they have armor. So struggle. And this is fully stacked, you know. It is unfortunate. I mean, you can still kill them though. I mean, that's impressive. If you armor strip, you can actually really kill them. Die, Kuma scum! It's so bad. I don't recommend this weapon. I just really want to use different weapons. Don't judge me from that weapon. And then we can take this off, and we have the Nuking, which is... This weapon is when you don't want to just use the Kakata and meme around. This is when you want the death and destruction. Let's turn off the Haven too. Strip. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh my god. I played too much Misa. There we go. Let's get the enemies. And this also has amazing synergy with the Hound. And now it's fully stacked up. Or it should be. I think it's one stack from max. That's armor strip. And then shoot a little. That was very little. Even that is enough. Oh my god, and the Hound. 500,000 electrical damage over time. You see that? And then the Zoes. And then you have 3 times cover with my ribbon. Which is kind of funny. You just throw it like this, and boom. And you pray that influence triggers. Which I think it did, yep. It looks like it. And that's it. All those numbers, so satisfying. Let's do that again. Oh, I lost the combo? What in the... I thought I had initial combo on my ribbon. Wonder how I got that combo then. Throw it and detonate. So funny. Yippee! Now we are done with the video. I hope you guys liked this and found some inspiration. I mean, maybe I should mention this, but it's passive. It's just, you don't need it when you have the pillage, but I mean, yeah, when you lose all your shield, you're invulnerable up to 3.5 seconds instead. Like, you get full shield gate. Normally it's based on how much shield you have. That's because the shield changes. I think it used to be a fixed amount. So now building shield is more viable. You get more shield duration. Shield gaining, but yeah. You don't even need this because you should use pillage before you run out of shields. Anyways, the fashion frame. Now you can just click off the video, or you want the fashion frame. This is the big mummy. You see that? So strong. You have the standard prime skin and Hildryn noble, but I mean agile. She's ready to go mess them up with her big mummy muscles, so that's funny. Attachments, I use the Hildryn prime chestplate from the Hildryn prime. I think she comes with this. Yes, you see it's like jewelries. I think they're cute. For strong mummy milker. Mummy milkers. I'm just kidding. Then I have the real elite guard arms, and these, they look really good on a lot of fashion frames. And we have the red whale knee guards. They are very subtle. You see these? But yeah. Then we have the shard hacks. If I remember, I really love the shard hacks. If you haven't noticed, you get the shard, and when you stand still, then the shards come around beside you, so you can flex your archon, charge all your tower forged. And then, oops, then we have the Mag Helm signet. So you have this like, I like how this it gives you like a double crown kind of thingy. And then for the Shandana, we have the Suata Prime Shandana. It gives like this shield effect. I think this is the one Hildryn Prime came with. Where is it? What is it? What's it called? It was in Prime something? There we go, Suata Prime. Just the same colors, you just copy. And sigil, I think I have none. You have no sigil, you can probably do one, and the chest will look kind of good. For the coloring, we have the primary gray from Corvus, the very last in the 5th row. Then we have this sand color from Twilight, fourth down from the 2nd row, like 4th column. And then we have this Tenno 2nd row, 2nd column, this bluish. Then we have this sand brown, 2nd last row and 2nd last column from the bottom right. The bottom left and the right. I didn't mean the orientation right. I meant, you know what? You know, like I like right. Like that's what I mean. Like you get it right. Then for the accents, I have this very like goldish orange copper color thingy. I mean, this looks great. You can also do like this if you want a brighter gold. Or like this-ish, if you want like a copper-ish. I think this is a nice balance. It looks like a... Wait, what? No, I don't have that one. What in the... I have this one. I'm stupid. This, if you want like a dark gold, and if you want some other golds, the Storm Palette is always great. Also, I noticed, talking about that the new Prime one, this also has some great coloring for golds. So you can just pick whatever you like, which is great. And we have this blue from Ice. The bluest blue on the bottom of the list and to the left. And then we have this from Cherub, this pink, the 6th from the 2nd row. And I think it's the same, yes, 6th from the 2nd row and Cherub again. And then we have this purple from Cherub. It's below the middle, the 2nd dark purple. So there you have it, that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys learned something or got some inspiration. If you don't just straight copy the build, which of course you're welcome to. Got cutter. See you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. See ya. Bye. Peace.